Wait, Smoke. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the 5 Minute Rush. Yes, my name is Wayne, and I am your host, one of your hosts of MovieSpoilersPodcast.com, best site on the world. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about that British secret agent that's not so secret because every bastard knows who he is, Mr. James Bond, Spectre. Now, we've been getting a lot of feedback about this Spectre movie, and a lot of it's not exactly positive, and, you know, what can I really say about that, but fuck you all! What is wrong with you people? All the complaints that we are getting about Spectre. Oh, you know what? I don't like my James Bond being real. He's not real, he's a fucking secret agent! When has James Bond ever been real? Seriously. Oh, the Daniel Craig movies though, yeah, Casino Royale and Skyfall, they had some very realistic scenes. Oh, bollocks! We are talking about a man who's had 20,000 million movies, who has never been shot or killed once, and you're telling me you want realism. I do not want a realistic James Bond. I mean, yeah, just think of James Bond, alright? Imagine him walking into a nice nightclub, walking up to the bar, saying, "1 vodka martini, thank you, shaken, not stirred. Oh, sorry, I'm over the limit, I won't be able to drive. Cannot have it, thank you." Fucking bullshit! And then people are complaining about a CGI octopus in the intro song to Spectre. A CGI octopus. It's a fucking intro to James Bond. What do you think they're gonna do? Throw an octopus at him and go, "Whoa, you're fucking stupid." Yeah, and then the complaint of, you know what? Spectre was boring. How is it boring? How is James Bond boring? I mean, fucking seriously, people. What planet? What world do you live in? This is not a boring James Bond, people. A boring James Bond is never say never again. A boring James Bond, people's favourite James Bonds, is From Russia with Love. Now, it might not be my cup of tea. It's quite a dull movie, but it's considered great. That is slow. This is not. There's an agenda here, people. You know what the agenda is? I call it the agenda of fucking sheep, because people can't have their own opinions. When one critic takes a shit on something, everyone else has to dig through that shit and join in. It's called have your own opinion. I, for one, do not think it's the greatest Bond movie, but it is far from boring. It is far from too many CG octopuses. It is just a good, entertaining Bond movie. Not the best, not the worst, just good. Yeah, people are now saying, "Oh, Daniel Craig's lost it. He's just past his prime. Bring in Idris Elba, who is an old 48-year-old bastard." Well, he might not be 48, but you know what? He is well into his late 40s. Yeah, I don't want to see a James Bond with a fucking walking frame. Or why get a guy who could maybe do 2 films before he has to fucking retire? Yeah, considering how Marvel overworks him. Marvel, overwork you. You open a door, for fuck's sakes. And then people are saying, I don't like James Bond as a male chauvinist. Male chauvinist? He's always been a chauvinist, he's James Bond! What is Bond if he's not chatting up some fucking tart in the middle of some casino in a tuxedo trying to get a good bonk out of her? And then people are claiming that he raped Mario Pachetti or Mario Belushi or whatever the fuck her name is. How is that rape when she consented and wanted his dick? So, in closing, I'm just going to say this, people. If you have not seen Spectre because of some fucking dickhead's opinions, besides my own, because mine actually matter, unlike you fucking morons. I just say this, give it a chance, go watch it, it's not boring, and you know what? You might get some entertainment out of it. So I say, give Spectre a chance, and in closing, I just have this to say to those negative bastards that have no good taste. I'm watching you, and I'm gonna get you.
Thank you for watching this video, people. Please don't forget to head over to MovieSpoilersPodcast.com. There you can view all our latest film reviews, plus some classic old school ones too. Full podcast shows including Not With a Kick in the Ass, Throwback Tuesday, Fire It Up, and of course the Movie Spoilers Podcast. And if you wish to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, iTunes, or even on Instagram, follow the links below and you can find all the guys there. And don't forget, if you need a voice, you can always turn to the voice of the voiceless. That is Movie Spoilers Podcast.